Yes. Good evening, beautiful people. I'm looking at the timeline today. I'm looking at the Bitcoin chart today. Everybody's acting super bearish, so I thought I'd come out with a video, explain to you guys the situation, explain to you guys what's going on, so you guys can stop freaking out and everybody can start behaving like a human again instead of a sheep just following what people say on crypto Twitter today and tomorrow and next week. Because I promise you, all the bear posting right now is a coordinated shill campaign. I promise you, at the end of these sells, at the end of every single token that you're jeeting for the lows right now, there's a buyer on the other side of that trade who has the longevity, the capacity, and the foresight to hold on to those tokens after they buy it from you for dirt fucking cheap, and then they will sell it for insanely retarded prices at the peak of the bull run in 2025, 2026. So I'm making this video today to give you guys a little more clarity in terms of the market right now. I know everybody's doing all their bear posting and they're getting everybody super bearish and everybody's acting super fucking depressed. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It happens to everybody. But I'm trying to tell you guys, you don't have to worry, okay? This is pretty much what's going on. So with Bitcoin, we have this thing called cycles. Generally over time, they lengthen. They lengthen by a factor of 1.618. I believe it's the Fibonacci ratio. Yeah, so typically with crypto, when you take the length of the time from the Pico bottom to the run up and you multiply it by 1.618, then you can roughly estimate the length of the following cycle in the sequence. So 364 times 1.618, for example, that gives you a length of roughly 588 days. The 2021 cycle was a little bit longer than that, obviously, from the chart. However, it's not bad in order to estimate the rough span in terms of the length of the bull run, the length of the cycle. Typically, when we have our Bitcoin halvings, each Bitcoin halving typically, kicks off the start of the bull run. But the thing is, with each halving, the bull runs that we have don't start until the following year. The bull runs don't kick off the same year that the halving occurs. That's not what happens with Bitcoin cycles. Every single year that the halving occurs, typically the bull run kicks off within the following year. Everybody talks about the 2021 bull run. The 2021 bull run didn't occur until the 2020 Bitcoin halving happened. The 2017 bull run didn't occur until the 2016 Bitcoin halving happened. It's typical for the bull run to actually kick off in the following year. The year of the halving is the year typically where you see a dip, a change in the price. See, this halving year, May 2020 was the Bitcoin halving in the last cycle, May 2020. So in May 2020, where were we? We were at the Pico fucking bottom. If you look at the chart, we were at the Pico fucking bottom. It was nothing compared to the run up that it did. Hold on, let me get the actual price range so we can visually see that as well. I don't want you to just see the date range. It did 1000x move up from the prices it was at in May 2020, and that was Bitcoin. Bitcoin did a 10x move up, and that's the king of majors. That's the major of majors. All right. Let's look at the previous cycle, July 9th, 2016. July 9th, 2016 for the 2017 cycle. Let's go to July 9th, 2017. So we're roughly at July 9th. We're at July 10th right here. And what does July 10th look like? It looks like the fucking bottom. How much is the difference between July 10th and the bottom on this shit? Let's scroll in. Let's scroll in. Yeah, July 10th is roughly here. What's July 10th? It's a fucking dip. It's a dip, guys. It's a dip. The year of the halving is always the bottom of the cycle. I don't know why you guys are letting people psych you out in terms of the market. This is why I spent so much of my channel trying to build the characters of you guys up. The thing is, a lot of this game, it's sheer mind games. It's sheer psychology. I'm telling you guys are on a literal battlefield. And the media that you see, these coordinated FUD and dump attempts, when Bitcoin is literally sitting in the $60,000 range. Do you guys understand where we are is the literal bottom, all right? And the bottom is literally the top of the previous cycle. That's where we are right now, guys. That's the range we're in right now. We're at the pico fucking bottom relative to the other cycles. So I don't want you guys getting shaken out because this is textbook, guys. This is textbook. This is the perfect time to shake people out because they know that the actual moves up aren't going to be coming until later. But the thing is, a lot of people sold earlier in March. A lot of people sold earlier in April, in May. Why? Because they knew that they could trade the short-term price action in between the weekly move, in between the monthly moves. This is why I say stuff like TikTok's such a fucking drug, because you guys get this like TikTok brain where it's only what I'm hearing today that matters. It's only what's happening now that's relevant. And you're not taking time to actually observe the behavior of the asset, observe the behavior of the asset class year from year, cycle to cycle. I don't know why you guys are bearish right now. I'm telling you guys, this is an amazing time to scale into tokens. I'm just saying scale gradually because we don't know where the pico bottom of the pico bottom will be because we have to wait for the chart to show us that. Nobody can predict that. But what they can do, what every individual can do, is they can maneuver themselves accordingly. You want to get out of the habit of trying to have this market do what you want, and you got to get into the habit of accepting what the market gives you. You got to ride the market like a wave. You got to be the surfer. You got to accept what the waters choose to give you and the waters choose not to. Because when the wave comes, you will have the opportunity to ride it, but you can't ride the wave if you're wasting all your energy, if you're blowing all your capital because you're getting psyched out between choppy movements at the pico fucking bottom of the cycle, guys. The pico bottom. Look at this. The bottom of this cycle is the top of the previous cycle. Do you guys understand how bullish that is? Looking at these charts, looking at the monumental moves in the price that they did. Like, okay, let's look at the 2017 cycle as well. Let's see how monumental the move up was in terms of the price for Bitcoin. Remember, this is Big Daddy coin. We're not talking about blue chip altcoins. All right. We're talking about Big Daddy coin. All right. So 2017, Bitcoin did an 18x move. Disgusting, disgustingly good. We already discussed in the 2021 bull run, Bitcoin did a 10x move. If we're sitting at the pico bottom of the chart right now, and the pico bottom of the chart is at the top of the previous cycle, sitting at 60,000. Previously, Bitcoin did a 10x. Like conservatively here, if Bitcoin does a 5x from these prices, because historically speaking, this is the pico bottom. If Bitcoin does a 5x right now, Bitcoin's sitting at 300,000. If you're sitting in an alt that's not going to die, in an alt that's not just a random piece of shit that a celebrity or scam influencer launched on pump.fun to take your money because they were bored and weren't making any fucking money, and you're in a real reliable cryptocurrency, you're in a real reliable, strong, genuine meme coin with a strong community, and the developers are actually doing something, then do you understand the amount of money you could make right now simply by buying into great meme coins, buying into great launches, buying into teams that are genuinely building and developing and that are going to be here from the beginning of the cycle now, guys, the beginning of the cycle to the freaking peak, which won't be until at least, guys, hold on. I didn't even do the Fibonacci sequence for you guys because I'm so freaking excited. So the last cycle, 2021, was 644 days times 1.618. That's roughly 1,041 days. So if we're looking at roughly 1,041 days, guys, we're looking at a area of, November 2025, December 2025, October 2025, or early 2026 for a relative peak. Do you guys understand that if you're selling right now, you can't say that the cryptocurrency market is a scam because you're the one who's playing yourself. Please don't listen to all the media, all the people's, talking crap on crypto Twitter, talking crap on social media, fudding you guys on Discord. Remember, if you're in a meme coin that has done historic numbers right now, that has literally broken history right now, and the team's building, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about fucking Borpa. If you're in Borpa right now, you have nothing to worry about. Just hold your coins. I'm telling you guys, it's literally that fucking simple. It's that simple. It's that simple, guys. Just get your tokens and hold them and forget about them. Go do something else, go build something, and come back and, you'll be all right. There's so much more to come. Remember, my conservative estimate is Bitcoin does 300K. That's conservative. What if Bitcoin does a 2x? Cool. Bitcoin's still sitting at over six figures no matter what. And if it does even better than a 5x, even better. That means that alts are going to do retarded numbers, guys. Because remember, the average alt is correlated to either Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana. So if those assets go up, then the altcoin automatically goes up in price as well. Guys, you need to understand these things. Please stop jeeting your amazing bags at the bottom. This is a buyer's market. I'm trying to tell you guys, whether you bought last month, whether you bought the month before, whether you're buying now, hopefully when you're buying next month too, but I don't know. I don't want to jinx anything. But whenever you're buying, it's going to be a good time to buy because you're going to be buying the bottom. I want everybody to make it. I want you guys to make some money. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Take care.